Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I do have the Lazy Girl Series Gel X kit from SXC Cosmetics. You can purchase this kit from Amazon for only $17.99, so I thought that it was a pretty good deal, especially with how easy it is to apply these tips. So let's go ahead and unbox everything. The first thing we get is the little insert card with how to apply the tips and also how to remove them, and also some helpful tips like some questions that people commonly have and then the answer. We also get some clippers. This is just to clip the nail length down. They do come with a good length tip, so you can always shorten them if you want. We also get a 100/180 grit file, which is not super small, but not the full size, but it still was like a good size to use. And then of course we have the nail tips. And these nail tips are actually the soft gel nail tips, which are best when you are doing this method of applying your nails, because if you are using a plastic nail tip, it can pop off a lot easier versus when you're using a gel nail tip like these ones. The sizes are from 0 to 9, so you do get 10 different sizes, and the 0 being the largest and the 9 being the smallest. Overall, when I was sizing out these nail tips to see how they fit me, I thought they were pretty standard sizing. I'm usually a size 3 for my thumb, and that was the same with these nail tips here. I was a size 3, and then I believe I was a size 8 for my pinky, which of course is my smallest finger. And I believe actually for my index, middle, and my ring finger, I was all the same size, which is pretty usual. Sometimes I am a little bit of a larger size on my middle finger. But overall, I thought these nail tips were a pretty standard size and did have a good range of sizes. We have the nail curing lamp instructions, the nail curing lamp, the plug for that. Let's go ahead and look at this. It does not have a on and off switch, which I personally do not like at all, but it does run for 60 seconds when you put your hand underneath of it or your finger underneath of it. It does have an automatic timer where the light will remain on for 60 seconds, and then it will turn off after that 60 seconds is up. Personally, I wish it just had a regular on and off switch, because when I'm doing this method, I prefer to just put my hand under there as long as I need to, not really keep it under there for a full 60-second cure, because once I have all the nail tips on, that's when I will go in with my full cure. But it's okay. I kind of just let it run, but keep in mind, if you are letting your lamp on, you do want to make sure your nail tips or your glue gel is not anywhere near the nail lamp or like super close to it, because it can cure, and then it can also shrink the nail tips since they are soft gel. We also have the 3-in-1 glue gel, which can be used as the glue, the base coat, or a slip solution. And this is an 8 ml bottle. I do know that you can also purchase these in 15 ml bottles. So if you still have some nail tips left, but you run out of the glue gel, you can also purchase the glue gel. Here is everything included in this kit. I think it's an amazing deal, and just wait until you see how quick and easy it is to actually apply your nail tips using these products. So because I am going to be using this kit, I did want to go ahead and show how I would prep my nails for my nails to last as long as possible before using the actual kit. I'm first starting off with a cuticle pusher, and I'm going to be using this to push back my cuticles, doing this very gently. Keep in mind, some of the video here is sped up, so it may look like I'm doing it a lot harder than I actually am, but I am just taking it gently and pushing back any dead cuticle that is remaining on my nail plate. I then like to go in with a cuticle ball bit, which is one of my favorite drill bits. And I have my drill on a low speed of around 3,000 to 4,000 RPM. So I am doing this very gently, and it is on a low speed because I am working around my cuticle and on my nail plate, but I am just taking this ball bit to remove any of that excess dead cuticle. I really love using this drill bit just because it really helps get up any of that dead cuticle. I am now taking a fine grit sanding band, also again on that low speed of around 3,000 to 4,000 RPMs. I'm taking this very gently and I'm going to be removing all of my shine from my nail plate. Just like you would with a nail tip, you want to remove that shine so you actually can have a longer lasting manicure. After I was finished with that, I took a stiff dust brush and a fluffy dust brush to remove all of the dust. Dust can interfere with helping your nails last, so make sure you are removing all of that dust. But one pro tip, do not wash your hands because that can also interfere with putting your oils back and just having water on your nail plate. So I did go in with my nail dehydrator, which does dehydrate my nails. I let that air dry, and now I'm going in with my nail primer, which will help prime the nails and lead to the nails lasting a lot longer. You can use any primer or dehydrator for this step. If you do not have primer or dehydrator, I do recommend going in with some alcohol and just wiping off your nail plate to help further remove your natural nail oils. Because the 3-in-1 base gel, which came in the kit, can be used as a gel base coat, I did decide to use this as my base coat in today's nail set. So I'm just taking this and applying a nice thin coat of this to all of the nails. And then I did go ahead and cure in my larger nail lamp for 30 seconds. After the base coat was cured, I did go ahead and size out my nail tips. I am using the ones that came in this kit. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I felt like these nail tips were standard size and I was able to find a good range of sizes that fit me. I do want to show one very helpful tip when you are using your nails and wanting them to last. Go ahead and etch the inside of the nail tip where your natural nail would be. I did not actually do this with my nails. I just used it on a size that didn't fit me just to show. I didn't do it because I am going to be popping mine off, but if you want them to last, definitely do that step because it will make them last a little bit longer than if you were not to etch the inside of the nail tip. I also like to go in and make sure the nail beds fit my nail beds perfectly. If they do not, you can take a hand file and just crisp up the cuticle and just shape it up to have them fit your nails better. That really just helps with them looking a lot nicer in the end. So now I'm just going in with the glue gel and placing a small amount of it where my natural nail is going to be. I kind of just estimate it and figure where I think my natural nail is going to be. And then I also like to put a little blob of the product near the cuticle area. That way it can fill up the entire nail. This process is moving very quickly and I don't even think I have this sped up at all, or maybe just a small bit, but really when you do your nails like this, it goes by super quick and it is so easy to do, especially when you actually have really good products. I really liked this glue gel. It did have a pretty thick consistency to it. It made it really easy to hold the nail in place and really not have any air bubbles. Also, I did not feel any burning with this product. It did not burn my nails or anything like that, so that is a good sign. After the nails were all on, I did go ahead and do a full cure of 60 seconds under my larger nail lamp, and now I'm going to go in with a little shaping and filing. I took the hand file that was included in the kit and filed the free edge of the nails to remove that little piece on the edge. I also am coming back with the cuticle ball bit and sealing in around the cuticle area and also removing any spillage. If you personally like the press-on look, you don't have to go in with that step, but I prefer giving it that sealed in look just to make them look a bit more natural. I also am taking my buffing block to remove the shine from these nail tips, which is very important because if you're going to go in with any gel polish, you do want that gel polish to last. Here are the nails once I repeated the same thing to all of the other nails and then brushed away the nail dust. So I am going to be doing a pretty simple and quick Halloween nail design today. I've been loving fall and Halloween nails, so you will probably be seeing a lot of those now that it is October and it is also fall. So I am starting off with Caramel, which is a shade from Nail Reserve. I really like this nude and I love Nail Reserve gel polishes. So I'm just going to be applying one coat of this to all of the nails and then curing for 30 seconds. And also off camera, I did go in with a second coat of this just to build the nude up a little bit more and make sure I really had that full coverage. But I did go ahead and do that off camera just because I feel like when things become a very repetitive process, it's kind of pointless to add it into the video. It's just me repeating the same exact thing, but just applying a second coat to help build up that color. Also, I really wanted to keep the video short, simple, just to really show like you can have super cute nails in a short period of time. This nail set really didn't take me long at all. That's why I really am beginning to love the Gel X nail application, and I do know that it has been becoming very popular recently. So here are the nails after the 2 coats of that nude was applied. I did pick out some gel liners from the new SXC Cosmetics Gel Art collection. I picked out a pink, a black, and a glitter black. I'm going to be starting off with the regular black gel polish and starting off with a French tip. All of the nails in this nail set are going to be the same exact thing just because recently I've been really loving all the nails the same look. I just think that really looks super cute. When I was starting off with my index finger, I did want to test the waters and really see what I wanted to do. I did a fall nail set previously to this one using some Madame Glam gel polishes, and I kind of did like a French tip color blocking look, but more like a fall theme look. So I kind of wanted to switch it up and do a Halloween look doing that same French tip and color blocking. But you can see here that on my index finger, I start off with completing the full French tip nail. But then I actually think to myself that I'm using black for the French tip, and then for the color blocking, I'm using a pretty light pink color. So I'm thinking like, that pink is not going to look good over that black. It isn't going to look as bold. It's not going to give off a true pink color. So I did decide that instead of doing the entire French tip, I would just do half of the French tip. That way when I go in with my color blocking on the side, it'll show up the true pink color and not have to try to overlap the black. I hope that all makes sense. You'll see what I'm talking about here, like right now. But I did go ahead and cure the black side for 30 seconds in the nail lamp. And then now I'm going in with the pink color for the color blocking on the left-hand side of the nail and just filling that in. I really have been loving this nail design. I think it's very beginner friendly. And also one thing about this nail design that I feel like makes it so beginner friendly is because you can kind of be sloppy with it and then just take a cleanup brush with some acetone and straighten and crisp up your lines, and it looks like you did it perfectly the first go around. I just think that's one reason why it makes it so easy, because you can really just clean it up and it looks super good. So I just went ahead, like I said, I did my index finger to test the waters, and I realized that I wasn't going to be doing the entire French tip. I was just going to be drawing on the French tip on the right hand side of the nail, curing that, and then going in with the color blocking on the left hand side. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this play out because really there isn't much to talk about. I just feel like I would keep saying the same exact thing, saying about the French tip and the color blocking. Do keep in mind that I am curing in between each finger and in between each French tip versus color blocking, just because I am clumsy, and when I have something where I really like it, it looks perfect to me. I don't want to end up messing it up, so I do cure in between each. I also do all of my French tips and then do all of the color blocking all at once, and also repeating the same thing to my thumb, but doing it off camera. If you are enjoying the video and still watching, please make sure you do subscribe. I am on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Also, if you are enjoying, please give it a like. That also helps me out a lot. And if you are feeling generous, leave a comment below. So here are the nails once I was all finished with the French tip and the color blocking. I was absolutely loving this look so much. I did want to go in with some nail foils just to make it a Halloween without doing nail art, still kind of keeping it beginner friendly. You can also just go in with some nail art, like if you want to do some spider webs or some ghosts, something that's very simple for beginners if you don't really have the nail foil technique down yet. But I just wanted to do something quick, so I decided to go with this super cute little skeleton nail foil. And I'm going, well, I think it's just skulls, really, like skulls and some like bones making an X and also pink hearts. I just thought it really fit the theme of these nails. But I'm going to be taking my nail foil glue. I really like the one from Betsy. So I'm going to be using this one, working on 2 nails at a time. I went ahead and applied the foil glue to the entire nail just to make sure the nail wasn't like unbalanced, like making the one side higher than the other, because I'm actually only going to be applying the foil to the pink, like color blocking proportion of the nail. But applying the foil glue was just a lot easier for me. I did cure the foil glue for a full 60-second cure, and then I'm just taking my fingers and my silicone tool to really rub and press down that foil and slowly pulling it back to see if the image is completely transferred. Once I see that it is transferred, I will go ahead and just peel away the foil and look at my design. And then also, if I have any of the foil over on the French tip or the nude part of the nail, I will take my cleanup brush with some acetone and just clean up any pieces of the foil that I didn't actually want to transfer. This may look challenging and difficult, but just try it out before you think that. Honestly, when I've been thinking about using foil only on certain parts of the nail, but putting my foil glue on like the entire nail, I was like, this is going to be so hard. This is going to take me forever. But really, it's not. Focus where you want the foil to be. That's where you want to focus rubbing it and pressing it down. And then once you remove it, you can plainly see where the image is, and just take a cleanup brush, dip it in some acetone, and just clean up any of that image that you don't want to be there, just like I'm doing with this nail. It's so quick, so easy, and I did go ahead and repeat the same thing to all of the other nails. I'm now going to be using that black glittery gel liner just to add some more to this nail set, add a little bit of glitter. I just wanted to take this and go down the center of the nail, repeating to all of the nails, and then I cured for 30 seconds. Once I had the line down the center cured, I'm now taking my no wipe top coat from Bella Vita and applying this to all of the nails, and then I went ahead and cured for 30 seconds. This is absolutely one of my favorite top coats. It is so thick and so glossy, but a good consistency to be able to apply to the nails. It isn't too hard to apply, and it really just leaves the nails looking so glossy and so good in the end. Once that top coat was cured, it is now time to go in with my cuticle oil. Using the SXC Cosmetics cuticle oil, I went ahead and applied that to my cuticles to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And that is the finished set. I just went ahead, rubbed that in, and I was very happy with this nail set. I also really liked this gel tip kit from SXC Cosmetics. It was sent over to me as PR. I did forget to mention that. I had it for a while and I wasn't really in the mood to use it, but recently with Gel X nails becoming very popular, I was like, why not? Let's go ahead, give this a try and see how I like it. I 100% recommend you purchasing this kit if you want to try out some Gel X nails. I think it's a really good, affordable kit, and you can do super cute nails. If you are still watching, leave a pink and a black heart emoji in the comment section. That way I know you have made it to the end of the video. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.